Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. A note about the opposition and their record over the last three: played 3, lost 3.
Well, they've hit a very worrying run of form, Peter, that needs to be arrested quite quickly, or they may take on a reputation of being the whipping boys from here. It's time to get back to basics and be a more competitive proposition. Getting the defence organised and a focus on clean sheets can help stop the rot and help them step away from it. And I hope the manager hasn't overindulged in meetings, because that can drive players mad.
So off we go then. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. A real chance to break. It's a good ball and it could be in. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, sweet feet. Keeper's ball. Up towards the front line. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the cutback. He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's bounced out! It's in! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And here's the chance to counter. He's left his man. Face to face with the keeper. Can he put it away? It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Sends it forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. So, what can they make of this? That's been cut out, well played. And he's straight offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And there's the end of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Great ball, and he's in here. Has a go! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Now who's going to be first to this? And the counter is on. Fiddles it through. And he's lost his man here. He's one-on-one, tries a shot! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Just eases him off the ball. Looking for the runner. Gets his pass away.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Strong running down that left flank. And he just whacks it away. Well, they could break here. Lovely ball into space. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played out wide into space. No, that's been intercepted. Move forward, and quickly so.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
No unnecessary. And there goes the final whistle. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. the wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
There's the whistle. And he's forced to go back. Sends it forward. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. And the finish! They score! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Good work on the right flank here. Showing good feet. That's offside. Yes, it is. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Over to the left. It's one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been won straight back, shifted upfield.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter, played out to the right. Shot a goal! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
whistle. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. He's had a shot! He's scored! And with that goal comes comfort! Did you look back on that goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper. I mean, he was never going to get to that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Out to the left it goes. Played out to the left flank. Look at the space here. Opts to play it back. And he's in on, tries a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Spread out to the left. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. He's having a go! It's a good foot in there, and he has been fouled there. That's it. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out, the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. This, of course, the fixture to which we've been looking forward so very, very much, and for so very, very long. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch is pristine, the crowd basking in the sun, smiles on faces. A really good omen for the game, we hope. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Face-to-face, shapes to shoot! And it's a goal!
Well, right from the first whistle, they've played with an energy that makes them good value for that early goal.
There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Oh, that's a key interception. Played out wide into space. Lobbed in behind. Lovely ball and a real chance. Decent hit! Oh, taken with style. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pinged towards the front line. He's going to be disappointed with that. Played towards the front line. And it's played forward. It's a good ball and he could be in. Great leap! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Hits one! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Moved on forwards. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he just whacks it away. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Thinks one through. Oh, good ball! And the shot! Well, the counter could be on here. Forwards and with intent. Oh, that's a fine interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're off again. He's played it long. That's been cut out, well played. Looking to hit the front line. Lovely ball into space. He's got away. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do. Just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be? Can he put it away? He scored! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. Sends it forward, good ball. Now the finish! He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
4 in the game. He is the man. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Now he's taken off it, that's really well played. And there's his chance to lead the counter. good position here now. And the finish! And that's why.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Oh, can he get onto this? Clears it out of harm's way. Spread out to the left.
I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Five minutes left on the clock. Passes short and sharp. Oh, just chance! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Morale. Move forward and quickly so. No, that's been intercepted. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. So that's it. It is all over. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And so, the national anthems. quite some performance, and now here comes the response. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
So off we go then. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Be livid with himself. Spread neatly. In he flies! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
So we're still where we started right now. Forwards and with intent. Oh, super ball! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Mia. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Moved forward and quickly so. It's an inviting looking ball that. Gets away from his opponents. Shots on here. Has a goal! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Mia. The whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the action has already resumed here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looks to bypass the midfield. Gets his pass away. Oh, well weighted. He's had a hit! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit...
Chance! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
4 in the game. He is the man. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Shifted upfield. Overhit and out of play. Sends it forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, and he's broken the line here. He's one-on-one, surely! Great chance! They've scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Oh, good ball. Over to the left. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Stands up to it well and emerges with the ball. That's been drilled forward. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the runner. It's a promising ball. Just the goalkeeper to tries a shot! And the referee brings it to a close. So we're down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. This really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think a certain
Big chance! That's good play. Has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
yet. A real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Shifted upfield. He's got away. Face to face with the keeper. Tries a shot! Oh, it's got in! There is the breakthrough!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. And the counter is on. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's in a really good position. Has a go! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
And it's played forward. Oh, that's delightful. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, and he's broken the line here. Real chance! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that second goal is...
And there's the end of the first half. How to review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. So off we go once more. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he put it away? He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Fiddles it through. Great ball, and the finish! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. It's a loose ball. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. Delicate pass out to the flank. Back into the middle. That's a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And here's the chance to counter. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. That's tidy. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Forwards and with intent. He is through here. Chance! Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. Move forward and quickly so. Now the finish! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Great hit! Sends it forward. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions utopian, the sun is high in the sky, it's a truly beautiful afternoon, and the crowd reflect that. Their faces hopeful, their smiles beaming, levels of excitement and expectation are soaring, and you get the feeling that this could be a very special occasion indeed. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And that gets things running. And it's lofted through here. Oh, well played, well played. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, he's bustling through. Shot a goal! And he's managed to get rid. And here's the chance to counter. He's through, it's 1-on-1. And the shots! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Opts for safety. Passing is crisp and sharp. Picked out brilliantly. And through to the goalkeeper. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Important interception. Great chance! Oh, wonderful wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nicely intercepted. And now the breakaway. There's the whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Some first-half thoughts?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're off again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That's a decent ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the counter is on. Big chance! Has a goal! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
A real chance to break. Lovely ball into space.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
through to the keeper. So what can they make of this?
He's through, and
He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Out to the left it goes. Ball's gone out of play. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's a good ball and he could be in. Oh, he's onto this. Can he put it away? They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And the number on the board is 3. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
The way. Sends it forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Great ball, hits one! Goal! There is the breakthrough! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Closing in on goal. He's got away. He's got has a shot. Just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's beaten the offside trap. Now here's the delivery.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Partizan were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
Yeah, he had a problem, but he was confident he had the players to fix it, and his willingness to take risks is what I liked, and that worked an absolute treat.
Played back in. Out to the left it goes. He's tried one! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
It's a mighty looking ball that. It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. It's a poor pass, too easily intercepted. Goes forward. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. Well, the action has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking to break out here. Over to the left.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was...
Has a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Partizan are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them. Yeah, that's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
There's the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
I just hope he won't let the failure...